Don't stop.
Welcome to tabletopbattle.com.
And notice the gates of Antares in the corner.
Yes.
I told Sign to leave it there so that everyone is aware that it's soon coming out.
Yes, and I know when it's coming out.
So do I. I wonder how I know that.
Could it be because you are the Warlord Games sales rep?
For Norway and Sweden.
Thank you.
So if your store is missing any Warlord games and you want them, let me know.
If you're in Sweden, then Norway.
Yes. Or Denmark or Finland, I can conquer the world.
You can go. Anyway.
Tabletopbattle.com.
It's going.
We're filming.
Yeah, we're filming. I'm filming here. Today we are playing the first in a series of 3 battles.
Hey, you did it right.
Yeah.
No, it was 3, not 3.
3.
Stalingrad.
Yes. Quick note, they are not going to be linked in any kind of way. We're going to play them as separate games.
We're doing this one, which is the assault on Stalingrad. We are doing the siege of Stalingrad. And then we have, for the patrons, the sniper battle.
Yeah.
Loosely based on enemy at the gates, Vasily Zaitsev.
Yes. And the German guy.
And the German guy.
Exclusive video.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Would you film the battlefield?
Yeah,
I haven't been on camera for like
you love being
a
on
month.
camera.
Yeah, I do. Because I'm pretty.
Oh my god. Stalingrad, this book, supplied to us by Commander Loki, one of our patrons. So thank you very much, Loki. We have now, it's actually many months ago since I got it, but now we get to use it.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most anticipated battles
In
that
a
we've done
long
so
time.
far.
Yeah.
I think it'll only be surpassed by, well, my favorites, which is...
I don't know.
What?
What are you talking about?
Normandy!
Yeah, but we haven't done that. We haven't done that yet.
No, I said...
Yeah. Anyway, we got a few things in the mail from Andy Bryant.
From Small Terrain, which he runs. What?
Yeah?
Yeah, Andy Bryant of Small Terrain,
Yeah.
who is now on our website. He's actually on the Tabletop Battle website with his web shop. So go to tabletopbattle.com and check out the tabs for Small Terrain. You'll find lots of goodies there, which some of them will be featuring in this game. So they've been added to the battlefield after some of the pictures that some of you guys have seen on our Facebook page.
Yeah. And also the introduction and the forces, which I did before we got this stuff that Damon brought just now.
Yeah. So basically we're looking at tank traps, awesome looking, good quality resin, barricades.
Which is suitable for a broken city.
Yep, and some...
mortar wounds!
Mortar wounds! That's never gonna hear the end of that.
Never.
Other than that, we also got some ponds and lakes, but not suitable for Stalingrad. They will be featured later, however.
Yeah.
And we're going to be seeing more of Andy's stuff in the future.
Yeah.
We already got some of his destroyed tank markers, which I've used to good effect in my last tournament.
Which was...
Invasion.
Flames of War.
Flames of War.
Shame on you.
Yeah. I used some bolt-action rifles there, though.
Anyway, buildings.
By Tin Fruit.
Tin Fruit in the UK. 10% discount for Tabletop Battle members.
Which is also for with Andy. If you're a patron, 10% discount on his shop.
Yeah, and from Tin Fruit, patrons get 20% discount on these buildings. And he makes them on commission for you. So these are one of a kind, made for us.
Tell him what you want, and he'll make it. Battle mats.
Battle mats.
Deep Cut Studios.
Deep Cut Studio. Working very good, very nice mats. I'm hoping we can get back to some discounts. There is a 15% discount for patrons, but I'm hoping to get back with a discount for just Tabletop Battle members also. But more on that at some later date. Anyway, enough talking.
Victory conditions.
I already did that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
No.
So
Never mind me.
what I did, what you are going to see, people, except from Damon. No, you're not going to see him. You're going to see the forces introduction, and you're going to see a little bit about the terrain, and you're going to see and hear about the victory conditions. So I will now...
Oddly enough, he's told me about the German victory conditions. He hasn't told me anything about what the Russians have to do.
There are none.
I'm just supposed to lose.
Yes.
Yeah, let's try not to make that
but
happen.
it's very important. You have a very important job regarding the commissar
Keeping
called
the commissars alive.
Doctor. He did a smashing job at Sevastopol, so we'll see how he fares now. This game has been edited a little bit from the Sevastopol game. It's sort of the same type of game where we attack a city, but we now have done some adjustments to the forces to hopefully make it a little bit more balanced.
The buildings, the rules that we discussed.
Yeah, that
All right.
is.
The buildings that are whole or whole-ish, if a unit is inside them and the majority of the unit has a roof over the head, it counts as a bunker.
Yeah.
So 6 is to hit, or
Hard cover.
and 6 is to wound. Kill. Yeah. If we're looking at buildings that are destroyed, like this one, and this one, it's impossible to be deployed anywhere but the ground floor. The staircases are destroyed, and if you are inside them, you're granted, if the majority of course is in cover, you're granted hard cover.
Yeah, that's it. But that also means you don't have to run to get inside these buildings.
Yeah.
Only the ones that are whole-ish.
Whole-ish.
That includes this one.
Yeah. And the 3 in the back.
And this one.
That one. And
Yep. So now I will leave the table or the scene to myself as I tell about the table and the forces.
which you did before I got here.
That's
Time travel.
strange. Time travel. So this is the battlefield for today's battle of Stalingrad, the siege of Stalingrad. You can see the forces arrayed upon the table. They will be presented next. But first we will do just a little tour of the battlefield. This is of course the Russian side, depicting one sector of Stalingrad, where they have put up sandbags and other defenses, a bunker in the center. They have barbed wire going through the whole area, and also some tank traps in front of the bunker to stop anyone assaulting the bunker, at least with the help of a vehicle. Let's take a look at the German side. Very open. We did learn from the Battle of Sevastopol that there shouldn't be so much hills and stuff in the way, blocking the line of sight of the Russians. So in this case we only have 2 small hills that are over here, as you can see. Then you have 2 central roads leading in, so this will probably be used by the Germans. A couple of defenses down here. This is for the heavy howitzer, and this is for the spotter. And this also corresponds with the pictures that I posted in the patrons group. Our supporters always get to see stuff before we release things. So this is the viewpoint of the spotter. So he has a good look at the right flank, whereas the heavy howitzer will have a good look at the left flank and also the bunker, which can be useful if the Russians decide to put something nasty inside it. Sandbags, hardcover, these wooden logs, hardcover, roads, double move, bunker counts as hardcover, and building rule. Tank traps, vehicles cannot drive over, goes for the tank also. Barbed wire will stop infantry. They will have to move up to the barbed wire, and then next turn they can move across it, either with a run or an advance, but they have to stop in front of it. So it can potentially hinder the Germans for 1 turn. Vehicles with rubber tires, like the trucks. If they drive past, they cannot steer after they have passed it. The half tracks, I learned that their front wheels were actually hard rubber, so they are not really affected by the barbed wire, so they can maneuver as they please after they move or drive over it. Also, if a vehicle drives over the barbed wire, we will remove it, as it then counts as being destroyed. So it's the sections are from 4 to 6 inches long, roughly. I think that is it. We have covered it all. So let's talk a little bit about the objective of the game. This is the front line. Objective number 1 is for the Germans to capture the bunker. That means have units next to it or inside it with no Russians within 4 inches, and also Germans behind the front line, which is actually the border between the asphalt road and the woodland area. Not woodland, but grassland. So where these logs go. So Germans behind the logs and capture the bunker is a draw. If the Germans manage to capture one of the buildings that are 10 inches away from the front line, remember this line, so that means buildings around here somewhere, in this area on the left, these buildings, one of these buildings is counted as the HQ of the Russian defenses. So if they manage to capture that, it's a minor victory, and a major victory if they manage to do these same things and also kill one of the commissars. And the commissars are of course going to be at the front line, because they will exercise the rule not one step back. So let's hope he will shoot a lot of his own guys. That would be nice for the Germans, unless the doctor comes and kills all the German army. Couple of words about deployment. The Germans will deploy within a 12-inch zone that is well, roughly behind the hills and back to this table edge. This is the German deployment, so all units will start on the table. The Russian deployment is of course at the front line, where you can see the logs, and roughly 10 inches back to the HQ, the building we designate as the HQ when we start playing. So those are the Russian deployment zone. The Russians can choose to have 2 infantry squads in reserve. If they do, they will of course stay away from the preliminary bombardment, but they cannot enter until turn 3. But it could be useful for the Russians to have some fresh recruits coming in. And for the Russians, an impressive sight for only 765 points. Lots of units. You have the second lieutenant, which is inexperienced. He has 2 commissars with him. And one of them is of course the infamous doctor, who will try to repeat his success in the Battle of Sevastopol. Then you have 2 light machine gun squads of 9 men, with 1 light machine gun of course. Then you have a inexperienced medium mortar team with spotter. Then you have a regular medium machine gun team with the infamous gun shield that will shield these guys from bullets. Then you have the free 12-man squad inexperienced rifle squad. Then you have another inexperienced rifle squad, this one of 10 men. And the God of War, commanded by Greenwood, and this is a regular. It doubles as a light howitzer and a medium anti-tank gun. Then you have another light machine gun squad of 9 men, regular. And last but not least, you have matches with the Recce BA-10. So those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 order dice for the Russians, ready to face 1500 points of Germans. But of course these guys will have the benefit of staying in buildings and hardcover and whatnot. And I'm so looking forward to our street battle. That will be a lot of cool shots. This battle will probably take part for the most part in this section over here at the front lines, but we will see. And for the Germans, a sight no less daunting for the Russians. First we have a regular second lieutenant. He is in a Kubelwagen. That one is inexperienced. This is of course a Schwimmwagen that we have proxied with. Then you have 10 regular here with 1 light machine gun in this truck. This is probably captured from the Russians. Then you have another 10-man regular here squad with light machine gun in a German truck. It's also inexperienced. Then you have a flamethrower team in a inexperienced Krautschützen, and I think it was a regular flamethrower team, yes. And then you have a regular Panzer III commanded by Chadwick, which we all know is Tim Stevens from Down Under. Then we have inexperienced heavy artillery. This one caused so much damage in the Battle of Sevastopol. And a spotter in the rear, inexperienced. Then we have the second platoon. This is 1500 points total, so 2 platoons, 2 reinforced platoons. This is also a regular second lieutenant. They have rifles, let's just say that. Inexperienced Kubelwagen. Then you have another 10-man light machine gun squad, or that was Russian. It's a 10-man here, a regular squad with 1 light machine gun, and they are inside this truck, inexperienced truck. Then you have a pioneer team of 10 men with a flamethrower and loader for that one, of course, and no light machine gun. They are inside this inexperienced half-track with forward-facing light machine gun. And then you have a veteran here squad with light machine gun inside an inexperienced half-track with forward-facing light machine gun. And last but not least, a regular Krautschützen squad of 8 men with a light machine gun. So for these guys, they will either have to fire or advance. They can't shoot and fire at the same time, at least for the rifles. I need to check on the light machine gun. Anyway, those are the German forces, and they have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 order dice versus the Russians 12. So this will be interesting to see what happens. So let's get ready for turn number 1. Before we start turn number 1, which went to the Germans, aka me.
Yeah, I never get to play. Oh, that's because I don't want to play the losers. That's right. We got presents.
Yes.
We got some real awesome stuff, both World War II wise. Commandos, World War II, greatest tanks, history of the World War II,
calendar,
some goodies for Damon, since Damon likes 40k history.
So these are 40k books.
Yeah, I've read one of them. The 2 other ones I'm yet to read. So thanks. Oh, we should probably say who it was from.
Yes, this is from Chad Fogel.
Yes, so thank you, Chad. I haven't read the 2 Imperial Guard books, mainly because Imperial Guardsmen are sissies. But yeah, some awesome stuff, like fake history and real history here. Oh wait, other way around. Real history, fake history, it's all good. Some real goodies, and I have played this before, and this is awesome. I'm gonna convince Svein to do a...
Nodvik, that kind of sounds like Chadwick.
Yeah, I'm gonna force Svein into making a battle report with this.
Really?
Yes, we're gonna play a game and we're gonna air it. You're gonna see us being complete idiots.
And then we got these pieces of wood. I'm puzzled.
What the hell? All right.
They smell good though.
They smell good. We have no idea what they're for. You got to tell us what. They smell nice, but I doubt they're here for the smell. My bet is coasters.
I'm also
Or
thinking-
terrain.
Yeah, I'm thinking coasters.
Yeah, I mean they're laminated. It feels. I know that they've been
Worked on.
Yeah, I can feel that. But coasters or terrain. But you gotta let us know, dude.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Turn one German.
First
Preliminary bombardment.
First thing is preliminary bombardment.
Why do you get it and not me? I'm defending the city. I have artillery too.
Yeah, but in this scenario, made by Anders.
Which
So
is why it's fucked up. Oh, there we go.
That's
It's because Anders loves Germany. Yeah, so yeah, we know how that
We
works.
did it in Sevastopol. It worked okay. We have removed some
All right,
of the...
George, if you're watching this tape, Seryapov, you're making the next scenario. Since you're Russian.
He can make... you can make the sniper scenario.
No, he can make battle number 2, where Russians have air support and preliminary bombardments and all that crap, and Germany just hides.
Let's start with this 10... No, this the 12-man inexperienced squad is inside this building.
Yep, you want to nuke them?
I want to nuke them. So 1 to 5 is pins and 6 is a hit. That's a 1. So I'll just leave that and we can arrange the pins and stuff after.
Pass.
Commissar.
Commissar.
It's a 3. God of War, commanded by Greenwood. He takes... Oh, it's only a 3.
It's only a 3, and the doctor is in the house.
Doctor.
Literally.
Now, if I get a 6 now, I will laugh. No, it's a 1. You can laugh. Medium machine gun team in the bunker. 3
It was a 3.
pins. I'm rolling a lot of 3s, man.
Matches, also known as Andy Bryant's.
Yeah, where is he? He is in the BA-10. No!
It's a 2. 10-man inexperienced squad.
10-man inexperienced squad takes pins.
And we have the mortar, who's hiding inside the building halfway.
Sort of inside.
It's
takes
a 4.
4. You can arrange that.
Yep, and then we have another commissar here.
Yeah, another commissar. No, that's the doctor.
No, the doctor's over here. He's inside the building. No, wait. He wanted to be the commissar. There we go.
That's the HQ.
Yeah.
Okay, so the doctor.
Doctor.
Now it's the doctor. That was the HQ.
Don't kill the doctor.
Huh.
I told you not to kill the doctor.
You know what? We can put it on this guy. He's dead. Commissar.
It's not nice to kill patrons before we begin the game.
No, it's not.
This unit, oh, by the way, these 2 units, they are inside the building, but we couldn't be asked to put them inside because they're running first turn.
Yeah. So
Hopefully. So 5 on that one, and
the last is a 1.
So try to kill the unlucky commissar over here.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, over here.
He is dead regardless, unless I roll a 1, because it's like +4 penetration.
Yeah, well...
6. So he's gone. Then we did the pins, and it wasn't too bad. A lot of 1 and 2 pins, not more than that. And the commissar that got wasted by a direct hit.
Ooh.
But
Blast marker. Put out a blast marker.
yeah, we can put it. What do we have? We can put out one more. This is
Where was he?
The remains.
Yeah, he was over there.
Yeah, this is the remains of the commissar.
I have a 40k blast marker that just the boots are sticking up. That'd be cool.
Anyway, I rolled a couple of 1s, and those didn't result in anything. So
The 3 and 4 were 1 pin, and
no, the 2 and 3 were
2
1
and 3
pin.
1 pin. 4 and 5
2
was 2 pins, and 6. Well, he got dead.
That was the commissar.